Hello, and welcome to Jade Kind Gaming presents The Observatory. My name is Bob. This is the 89th session of the 5th edition Shadow Kingdom 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I'm joined here with Austin as Vic, Beth as Mary Jojo Jasmine Jamjar.
Mary Jojo Jasmine Jamjar. Mary Jojo Jasmine Jamjar.
Also, Austin is Vic. Austin is playing Mary.
Yeah.
So let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Jojo.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm playing Herr Wolfgang.
I'm playing Mother June.
That's Ryan.
I've been demoted. I'm no longer allowed to start episodes.
You can do mine if you want, Bob.
No.
Oh, fine. I'm Nick, and I am Maribel.
Now let's see what you can do.
Good luck.
So you guys took all the money back. It's been a while for us here due to a series of some fortunate and some unfortunate events. So
Yeah, we got the money back, dropped off the gold and the utility magic items, and then I'm guessing we're at the end of Monday?
yeah, I think so.
We gotta be at the
Unless
end of
anyone
Monday.
wants to do anything, please don't.
No, I took Jojo. No, I'm Jojo.
What?
I took Jim home to rest because
Yeah.
he got real close to dying.
Twice.
I will
We'll die.
unattune from my dagger and attune to my new fancy robe.
Okay, which
That's
is black
definitely black.
because
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely a black robe.
What-
What
yeah.
did you think he said the first time? Something else?
Definitely
Weird.
black.
Yeah.
Didn't hear anything else.
Listen, it's kind of a black and white item.
Jojo has one rage left, and that's not nearly enough to get her through another fight. So we're gonna go home,
Despite all the rage.
despite all the rage.
Well, that's fine and everything. We've got to hunt down our fight now.
Well, maybe. If we go to sleep and gain a level here in a second. So we all go to sleep.
This ain't Oblivion, dude.
What are
gain
you
no
talking about?
levels.
That's how we leveled up every time.
I do not believe we've had to go to sleep all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes he's put it off just to put it off for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sleep well for someone who's killed someone.
Why did you murder the beggar? Why? He didn't do anything. Just to talk to me?
Yeah.
Got to load up the quest line.
Yeah, go home back to the Red Horse Inn. Or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, because
So, out of curiosity, where is everyone sleeping?
In the
The
same bed
mansion.
as Jim.
Mansion.
Red Horse Inn,
Red Horse
Jim's
Inn?
bed.
Mansion.
Mansion.
yeah, Red Horse.
Red Horse?
Yeah.
Red Horse? Okay.
I probably should start staying at my Imaginarium
Yeah.
because I have one.
I don't. Beth can't remember where JoJo's rooms are. Therefore, JoJo can't remember where she's allowed to sleep. So right now, Jim's bed. Easiest
You have
one.
like a room right down the
Sure,
hall.
but we're for sure. She just watched him die multiple times. She's not like she's gonna watch him sleep and make sure he doesn't die on her
She
again.
does like watching him
She
sleep.
does like watching him sleep.
Because we just loaded up Abbott with a whole bunch of work when he gets in the morning.
Yeah, dumped a bunch of stuff on him.
Yes. Wife was like, "You good? Good night."
Yeah, you literally filled his workroom basically almost entirely with silver and gold.
Here you go. Hand count this, buddy.
I feel like 19 is a nice spell save DC.
Yeah,
But you can do better.
19?
it's pretty good. Yeah.
How the heck did you get up to 19?
Because of
Robe of the Archmagi is +2 to spell attack bonus and spell save DC.
Yeah, so like I'm only setting
Yeah.
up the +1, but
Don't.
now you need to go get the arcane tomes,
Don't-
which is your version of our item.
I don't
See,
have
the
Oh, I
added
thought you
the
ended up getting the harp or whatever.
that. No.
Yeah, is
the
it
I
hurdy
asked.
gurdy or a drum or whatever.
Yeah, I asked for the pricing for it.
Ah, okay.
JoJo just can't get on Wolfgang or whatever bad side because she would die.
I will point out, the vast majority of my
wow.
spells were chosen by Dr. Ludwig,
9,
and
disappointing.
so I don't have the best spells. Because Ludwig was, for most of the time, doing that research.
Can we
You
assume
are
that
able
it's
to go
Tuesday?
shopping for spells.
Yeah.
Yes, you can get your long rest in.
Cool. I'm just like, I want to heal up,
Yeah,
and I
you're
want to have my rages back.
You're already filling up the paper. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm like, can I please write rages 4 because
Okay.
I've long rested?
Mary sleeps now, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I have for a while.
Okay.
Since like the last time we got a level.
Also, I was thinking that I had 88 hit points, but then I remembered that I count up, and so basically I was down 88 hit points.
Yeah, you got beat on.
I got real beat on.
I mean, that's what the HP is there for.
Oh, yeah, no, I have 104 for a reason, or sometimes 119.
So
that's why I put a minus.
as you guys all go to
Yeah, I
sleep,
need to start doing that.
Mary, you're sleeping and you just feel warmth as you fall into a chair, and like a little bit uncomfortably too warm, and you're sitting on the other side of a desk in a like noticeably short chair. One of the legs is off, so you're sitting a little cockeyed and uncomfortable on the chair. And Dread Overlord Steve is just staring down at you. Goes, I did give you a task.
Yeah, you said I had time.
Yes. And that no progress has been made at all.
No, not yet.
You spend your days drinking, carousing, fighting dragons.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy.
So, I feel like, for our relationship, our deadlines work best, yeah?
You said I had time.
Yes, and you do. Another week. After that, listen, no warlock diet, no warlock powers.
Just so you're aware, if the pact, I get to keep all the powers I currently have. I don't lose them if I break pact.
I took to him.
I just can't gain more levels.
I'm really up to him.
He can do. Hey, you can define it however you want, but rules is written. That's how it goes. I get to keep what I have. I just can't gain more. You need the.
Not in Bob's game. Bob says otherwise. Bob's changing the rules because he can.
He
He's
can.
the DM.
He can. I'm giving him the framework of the actual.
DM, I support your.
No,
I support
I
your
believe
decision.
Mary's saying this to Steve.
Hey. the warlock is
And
always
Steve's
been
gonna be like, "Fuck you."
It's always been pretty heavy on
6
interpretation.
days.
And
It's
it's
now
like,
5 days. You
sure.
want to push me?
sure, you get to keep your powers the way you have, but how they actually work are a little bit different now.
Also, Steve can just start sending assassins at you.
Yeah, you could. But remember, if you stack the deck against me that hard, I hold all the cards.
No,
I've got
I will
nowhere
just
to,
kill
I've
you.
got
Though.
nowhere to go.
But I'll just kill you though.
Bob
exactly.
would.
Once
He's promised multiple times to kill our characters whenever he feels like it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do it whenever I feel like it. I just do it whenever you earn it.
Like losing all your health.
I mean, that is true. You gotta calculate that stuff. You only have so much of it.
You won't have so much of it.
So yeah. So it's I'll give you Tuesday, not penalize you saying it's Monday and you make you lose a day because that's not funny enough to be worthy of me.
Yep.
So yeah. Otherwise, sleep well, and yeah. I hope to hear from you in a week. 13 levels worth. He says it in a way that is more
13th tier of power.
yes. I don't care how you do it, but remember, if they don't have any power, they don't count. I truncate. I appreciate your efforts, but
So boys don't count because they don't actually have levels.
yeah, you need like non-NPCs kind of thing. They're NPCs, but you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. It has to be us?
No, there's actual adventurers out there in the world. You guys have run into them a couple times.
Yeah. Class individuals.
Yeah.
And we know where to find them really easy. We've run into them enough to know to avoid those zones.
They're the scary ones. They have crazy people in them.
What zones are those?
the adventurers area. Adventurers are notoriously crazy.
Oh, there's literally an adventure zone.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, that's where the magic shops have been.
Yeah, it's where all the money. It's where all things are expensive.
Do we own it yet?
Nope.
Cool.
Okay. Well, you go to sleep and you wake up.
Yep.
And the bed is unbelievably comfortable, and you know that you have to get out of it.
Yeah, like every morning.
Yes. No. It's more comfortable than usual.
Oh, no, that's
Like the comfiest it's ever been. And there's only one true torture in your life that you have to get out of that ungodly comfortable.
I
bed.
mean, I've got a week.
Just skip the meeting to mess with your own warlock.
I better level up to go get that invocation back.
Don't make me call your bluff. I'll ruin both of our days just to prove a point.
Okay. So, I assume you guys morning meeting.
Mm-hmm.
What we do?
In general.
What time do I have to be at the Cleaners Guild?
All right, you have a job.
I have a job now. And they tell me? I don't think I have it written down.
I think 9 or 10. I don't remember which.
Was that the same time as morning meeting?
Yeah, morning meeting's at 9.
Oh.
So you have to track down Molly, see what she says.
Let's see.
I mean,
Gives info for direct deposit information. Return on Tuesday with pay stub info. Tiefling, woman sitting across the desk, Jennifer and Mallory, Jackson. Bank information, Molly and JoJo, fake identities.
yeah, it's like I just have the bank information to bring it in on Tuesday.
I do not have a time of day.
Oh, I'll come out the morning meeting then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, you guys are at the morning meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Tuesday.
Yeah, we didn't quite finish the dragon problem.
Well, we've finished the dragon problem, but it turns out there's another
we
problem.
We can't have a level. We didn't kill the person yet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it just turns out the problem wasn't the dragon.
Yeah.
Now our problem is tracking down the individual who was shooting at us in the dark.
It's fine. She probably works in the Cleaners Guild, and I have a job there that I'm going to right after this.
Well,
I'll get in close and assassinate her.
Did anyone lose a beloved pet last night? Anyone? Anyone? Raise your hand, please, if you lost a
I'm
beloved.
really discreet. Great at stealth and
First
espionage.
thing is, like, I let Spartacus know there is a bunch more silver in the necromancer's den that needs to be brought up. Like another 1,000+ pounds of it for Abbott to count.
Why?
So it would go into banks and places.
But why did you put it there?
It's the only place I could get to while being a horse. I say across
The
the
necromancer's den is literally in the sewer.
I was in the sewer and a horse.
And the sewer leads right directly over here. The sewers connect. Like, you're the one that mapped those for us.
It's like, one, I'm in the same room as you. Two, I was a horse and don't know the combination to the underground door. The zombies opened the door to the necromancer's room.
Why didn't you take like a person though?
yeah, you do know that
Because
we have a,
I couldn't lift 1,000 pounds of silver as a person.
No, why didn't you take a person like with you that could do code things?
and also we have a room underneath the Red Horse Inn as well.
We do?
Yeah.
We had it dug out. It was dug out with the purpose of being able to stash zombies in it if needed.
Oh.
But
Yeah, we've got a hidden room in the Red Horse sewers.
Well,
Nope.
I knew where this was and in the sewers, and I was following back the zombies because they were also carrying money.
Oh, also remember you were blind at the time.
No, death.
Mm.
Actually, I'm still deaf. So
Oh, yeah.
I cast Lesser Restoration on myself. I am not deaf, but I am down a spell slot.
Lesser? It takes greater. Doesn't it?
Not unless it has a special thing on what caused it, because I think normally blindness and deafness is one of the ones that's should be lesser.
You know, it's an easy Jesus trick. They give that to Lesser Restoration.
Blinded, deaf, and paralyzed and poison is lesser.
Alright, let me...
Yeah, that's true. I'm also deaf. I presumed I was still going to have a conversation with Dread Overlord Steve while being deaf.
I mean, that was in your
It's
mind.
in your mind,
Yeah,
so
it's in your head.
It's just sitting there being like, sorry, I can't, I'm deaf. I can't hear you.
He was talking to you through your mind ear.
Oh, this is the wrong... That's the folder.
I'm just saying. I don't know if you want to buy
There
this
it
again.
is. That's the right one.
Jim's
still deaf too, right? Was he one of the ones who got hit by that?
Yep, it's Lesser Restoration. Never mind. Womp womp.
Jim's still resting.
Yeah, but is he deaf?
I don't know if he's deaf.
he took full damage and, died, so yeah.
He for sure died, so...
Well, he was on death saving throws. We got him healing.
Yeah, that's not dead.
Yeah.
He had death saving throws.
That's
practically
real.
main
That's
character
real
territory.
close dead.
Practically main character territory, getting death saving throws.
That seemed like the kind of thing that would count as not just an NPC.
Yeah.
Again, I doubt he actually has class levels, though.
Didn't one of his things do something based on that?
Yeah, no, he...
He had equipment. He didn't actually have any abilities. Did he?
Who?
Jim.
You were watching Jim closely with a knowledge of what he was...
No, he was just in the fight. I didn't see him do anything special.
No, he got knocked out. Like, pretty much immediately.
Mm-hmm. He did pretty good with the dragon and me.
Either way, just in case you should try and get him.
What do you mean, get him? What are you doing, Jim?
Huh? Nothing. I'm just nodding. I can't hear him.
Yeah.
And also, none of that would be in character.
Yeah.
I do not see anywhere here that says that warlocks can keep anything.
Yeah. It's because it's all vague, left up to DMV.
It also doesn't say anything that you can take it away
but
either.
Unlike,
So that's why it's all
unlike
to you.
paladins, which have consequences for breaking their oaths, there is no listed consequence for breaking your pact.
Yeah, it just says that all of your powers come from your pact with your patron. So that's where your powers come from. So if it's broken, they go away.
That is a valid interpretation.
But yes.
Well, your character would be aware that that would be something that would happen.
Okay. But
So I'll go to Cleaners Guild today to take care of what's-her-face.
so
The dragon lady.
Aren't you deaf?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's deaf. Well, she is kind of deaf.
I don't think I got deaf.
No, deaf.
Well,
so,
yeah, I bring death, correct.
Yeah, he said deaf.
So
No, I know.
So,
I'm hearing the same thing.
They
Deaf
keep...
and deaf.
Yeah. They,
Yeah, exactly. That's my
Different
point.
things.
Well, one's a TH, one's an F.
Yeah, they're spelled differently.
Yeah. Death and deaf.
It would be like saying Beth and Beth.
Beth.
Okay, those sound exactly the
Beth
same.
and Beth.
no.
Beth.
Beth,
Fuck
like
me.
beef.
Beef sounds different.
Excuse me, Beth. Hello, Beth.
Stab
Can we do
people.
the whack?
You're gonna see JoJo come to life as I stab every boy in this room besides my husband.
That's rude.
I just made it.
Barely.
Outrageous.
Oh, and Austin didn't say anything. Or Ryan. Just those two. Okay, we're just having the roommates.
Okay.
I would like to state again, this is rude. This is no way to encourage sessions.
But yeah, it's either whatever air through tongue sound or biting lip sound.
Yeah, but they sound the same to me, is my point.
So how many people are being restored from not being able to hear?
I can't hear.
And a bunch of boys.
Yeah, presumably a lot of the boys are also deaf.
Yeah. But I don't believe I ever was. I think I would have written it down and I didn't.
So
Probably,
definitely GM.
probably should.
Because I think it was a con save, and I'm decent at con saves.
I don't need to have mage armor anymore. I can prepare a different spell.
Yeah, you don't need it. You got a rope.
Scrying.
And
What's-
you can go shopping and buy other spells.
Yeah, but I don't know how much they are.
And you have to
They
get close
cost
to the
spell
library.
scrolls.
And you have to go to the library areas.
Well, I would definitely be sending Spartacus to it. That's a dangerous zone. You can't just go to the library
Why not?
because
Too many
sometimes you
zombies.
get yeah too many zombies, and it might be my fault.
I remember this story now.
Yeah, is there a difference between learning from a spell scroll and an actual, like, spellbook primer? Like, a non-fail chance?
Huh?
If you have another wizard's actual book and copy from that, is there still a fail chance?
Yes.
By raw, yes.
Okay.
By raw, there's no way to dodge it.
Oh, 2014.
Wait, so is that all we need to talk about in the morning meeting?
But it's like, practically, there really probably should be a way to dodge it with like an intentional thing.
So so
Like, inform
The-
Spartacus of money in sewers.
well, so the things going on as far as what needs to be handled is one, we got Abbott is on kind of this money duty to be able to like tabulate it, use it, distribute it, figure out how to
Invest it.
make it work for us, and then pass out to the different departments and leaders their cuts. For Doomstayer, we've got a bunch of flame dragon materials that you can now start using. And so that's something that's on his plate. Spartacus has that one job that you just gave him, and then keep it on with whatever it was that he was doing previously.
Isn't Jake still training paladins physically? Or are the paladins in school now?
I don't think that they've been through their full 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure on how much time that they got left. Yeah, Doomsayer working on Profig, Jake training paladins. Abbott was doing gambling day last time. This got written. Spartacus was improving his own logistic systems while he was doing clean crew stuff, and Steve was figuring out stuff related to the HOA elections.
And we didn't get anything from that person in the sewers that we're trying to track down, right?
Well,
Arrows.
yeah.
Yeah, you got shot.
It's like if we could use the arrows in order to track
That's a
them.
possession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have something that they own.
That would -4 on scrying.
It's like, I can... Well, I won't be able to do it today, but can prepare scrying, but we
I have
need
scrying prepared. I just don't have the
ball.
component. Near.
Well, we might be able to afford it.
Yeah, I can avoid it. I might have to stop, paying for your breakfasts and such.
But the other thing would be getting Molly to help us track this person down. Presumably, I'm guessing it's the leader of the Cleaners Guild. Or at
Didn't
least they would-
JoJo say her and Molly were going into work there today?
I did say I was. I did not speak for Molly. JoJo wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
No,
Molly does her own thing.
Practice Molly here.
Because going into work might be her best shot at tracking down this other person.
Because presumably we're looking for this Trelina Lent.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Can you spell it?
I just kind of guessed how to spell it based off the way that it sounded.
Oh, okay.
Molly would be there, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you're investigating the Cleaners Guild, try to get us tabs on this Trelina Lent. If she's not the person that we're looking for directly, she might have a lead for us.
Do we want to, if it is her, just offer, hey, back off and let us use the sewers, or just kill her?
I feel like the second one's easier.
I'm fine either way. I mean, I think JoJo was the one looking for. Might not be the best for JoJo to try and convince her to back off, and JoJo might just do better at killing her.
I would honestly do better at killing her. I don't trust my real espionage skills. If you had a place where we wanted, if I like, want me to just like find where her office is, I'm gonna try and do that. But like, if I talk to her, I'm likely to fuck that up and then just need to stab her. So, just
Well,
being aware of my own abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I can try talking to her, but
well,
I'm
not saying you be the one to approach her. I just meant as a group, if that's what we're going for.
Well, then I think I should bring you all down to the Cleaners Guild with me, and we all get jobs at the Cleaners Guild, because that's currently my main method. And again, have not met her. My current boss man is Jack Me Nimble. He's the manager, and I'm in Cleaners Guild Union 567.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. Just go into work and don't. If you see her, don't talk to her.
Yeah, it's
Well,
Jack
do I know what she
Bartholomew
looks
Nimble,
like?
Jack B. Nimble. What?
Do I know what she looks like?
You know that she's a Minotaur.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's something you knew already.
I didn't know that.
No. Well, she's a Minotaur.
Also, does that doesn't necessarily rule out what the fast thing we saw.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we never got a good look.
Wait a minute. Jack B. Nimble is the name of her current boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Bartholomew Nimble.
Yeah. I literally wrote it. Jack B. Nimble, manager. Boss man.
That's pretty good.
I'm just saying, if Jack be quick, and who we looking for is quick.
Do you want me to kill Jack B. Nimble? I'm up for it. Molly and I will totally do that. Right, Molly?
A name is guilt. A name is guilt enough.
Hey, if we're working like superhero roles, it really is.
Honestly, I will say Jack B. Nimble, pretty chill boss. I've only met him for orientation. He seemed pretty solid. Like, he could maybe be rationalized with. I don't know this Trelina Lent, but
Okay, well then, really, we're just trying to figure out, so don't kill him yet.
cool.
But
Cool.
Also, don't form any great attachments.
But what if I'm already attached? What if he's gonna become my best friend? I think I might be pregnant with Jim's baby, and he's gonna be the godfather.
No, Jack. Don't form any attachments to Jack B. Nimble.
Oh. No, that's who I'm gonna form an attachment with. He's
Also-
my boss. Best boss I've ever had. And he's also my only boss, but
Yeah, it's like you're technically you're your own boss.
Right. I really love Mother June, though, so whatever she says goes.
Yeah, investigate the Cleaners Guild and find out what we can do.
Cool.
Let's see. So Molly gonna help JoJo with the Cleaners Guild stuff. Let's see. How long left does Jake have on Paladin training?
I believe he started Thursday.
So, weeks.
Yeah, I have notes that Jack's training on Thursday. Oh, no, sorry. It was the previous Friday.
Was it through 1 week, so this Friday?
Monday. Yeah, so it's been... So, today's Tuesday, so...
So you owe me for the cheeseburger.
Yes, indeed. Wimpy.
What?
Papa.
There's a character in Papa named Wimpy who says I would gladly pay your Tuesday for a cheeseburger
hamburger.
today.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was got distracted.
Okay, so
There's too many counting of days. I'm not even keeping track of what day it is today.
So, this upcoming Friday will be 2 weeks.
Okay. So Friday will be there. They'll be finished with military training, or was it 2 weeks more?
It was 2 weeks of military training. 4 weeks of fighting training. 4 weeks of fighting training, 8 weeks of religious training.
That got cut down.
Got bumped down to, so they need 4 weeks total. So they're almost at halfway point for their fighting training.
Okay. Alright, so
How are Mage Boys doing? If you're on that page.
I'm not, but I can.
Assuming those are the same page.
True.
Priests are 8 weeks of training. Mage Boys are also 8 weeks of training. So they're on the same. They'll be done at the same time as priests.
Okay.
And I'm assuming your boost to our max HP reset with the long rest, correct?
Mm-hmm. Temp HP.
No, not the temp HP, the max HP boost.
Oh, aid?
Yeah, we wouldn't have that anymore.
last 8 hours.
8 hours, okay. Yep. I just looked at it, I was like, why do I have that there?
Yeah,
That should probably go away.
last for 8 hours. Okay.
Man, aid's just a good spell then.
Yes. And it can be used to technically heal people. If somebody's down on the ground and get hit by aid, they suddenly have HP now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it first or second level?
Second.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Not quite first.
That's still worth it. Hits multiple people, is
Yeah.
ranged, would pop people up.
Nah, it's really good.
It's like, this is better than Mass Healing Word.
Yeah, but you can only use it the one time.
Right.
True.
Abbott.
Can't recast it for more HP.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I don't believe any new orders need to go out today.
No. Carry on.
No, everybody's got something that they're doing right now. But yeah, so... But the top of the rest of our tickets is basically figuring out the remainder of the suburbs.
Guess if it covers this windfall, do we want to get the staff and the mirror, was it? Or are you just paying for the mirror yourself?
I was planning just to pay for the meal myself. I think that's really the best way to do things when you need something is to save up yourself and pay for them.
I thought if used in the service of the guild pays for it.
Yeah, it depends on
We
how,
don't quite have a guild charter.
Yeah.
But
depends
sure.
on how pressing it is, and it's like if it needs to be fronted right away, then yeah, we would pay for it. But if it's something that's just nice to have,
Yeah, that's what, like, my moon sickles is a nice to have. But freaking...
I do not know if the scry will result in what we need or not, so...
well, given that both you and me have it, it would be good, like the pearl.
First off, just because we've come across properties, and there's probably mirrors in them, before going F, is there a chance that any of the mirrors are made of silver?
Oh, I thought you needed, like,
It's 1,000 gold silver mirror,
Oh.
which if there's like a full if a mirror is made of silver and it's the size of a lot of larger mirrors in, say, a mansion, it would easily make that price point.
I did not know if it had to be specifically designed for the magic, or if it's just this happens to be 1,000 gold worth
It
of
has
beer.
to have 1,000 gold worth of silver.
It doesn't need to be silver. It just needs to be worth that much money. Because they bring up like a font filled with holy water.
Or 1,000 gold silver mirror, or 1,000 gold orb.
Yeah.
The cost is the same regardless.
Yeah, you gotta have 1,000
but
gold.
silver mirror is the one I'm looking for. I know there's not a scrying orb or a font of holy water sitting in this place.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, basically, any mirror would be silver because we don't have the.
Can you use your orb of undead controlling as a focus for scrying?
Well, I mean, it's a magic item, so it's probably worth at least 1,000 gold.
Like I said, if it's crystal ball worth 1,000 gold, it technically counts as a focus. Or qualifies.
It's like, can he scry?
I scryed through my zombie.
My zombie orb.
Hey Ryan, do you have a count on how much money I gave you?
Yeah.
Because you're told.
Yeah.
No.
For the gold and the silver. It was 5,000 gold pieces worth of golden coins and 100,000 silver coins.
Boy, because it's not on my sheet. I'm guessing one of you has the cloak of displacement, correct?
I didn't write it down. I
Party
just
loot.
assumed it went into
Did it go into party loot?
You would have it because you're the one who identified it.
Okay. Put that into party loot while you're at it. Because, I did not.
Now, imagine if you wore that and the Archmage.
Oh, actually, do have it.
How
But I
different-
I
you'd be
will
untouchable.
pass it off for party loot because someone else could probably make more use of that than me.
Disadvantage on attacks against you.
But I'm thinking it's another attunement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Against
Yes.
attunement, it gives you disadvantage on attacks against you. You get hit, you lose the feature until you next turn.
Yeah. It's like probably not a me thing. It's attunement, and if I'm wild shape, I won't get it. No, I don't actually wild shape that often.
Yeah, I don't believe it did anything else. Yeah, just makes it disadvantage on attacks against you.
Mhm.
Lose the feature if you actually take damage.
For a turn.
So
If you take damage, yeah.
Abbott looks up and goes, so you want me to split it up into the standard configuration?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do make
Do
sure
you
he
want-
specifies that because there was a bonus given to those that helped carry.
Oh, yeah. Do you want...
I don't know. Were you suggesting setting aside for some sort of like investment?
No, it's just,
No.
it's a lot of silver.
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't know if you wanted to hold on to it.
Yeah. Did you have
Harder to trace.
have a use for it?
No, not really. I mean, I'm just asking.
It's like 1,000 gold if you just, sort of near finished 1,000 coins and melted it together. That's 1,000 gold mirror.
There is 1,950 silver, gold worth of silver. Sorry.
I think it would be easier to just go buy 1,000 gold worth valued silver mirror.
Yeah, it's like, take this silver, go pay for a silvered mirror of the same value. Of this tons of silver.
How much was your staff?
5,000. So, out of price range.
Don't worry, this mirror should also work. It's like that mirror only costs 5 gold. Don't worry, I'm going to go get this figurine valued at a special place, which other than attached to the mirror, thereby inflating its price.
With the crackle.
Can you please value this piece of art? Oh, that looks like here, get some money. It's like that's 1,000 gold worth of art. Here's a certificate indicating that it's worth 1,000 gold.
It feels like not his territory, but that feels like the Nope Gods kind of thing where he would just come down and smack you.
Yeah, go for it. See what happens.
No, I got it valued. See, it says it's worth 1,000 gold.
This man right here is willing to pay me 1,000 gold right now for this figurine.
It counts. didn't you know that currency is a conceptual thing that doesn't really exist, and valuation is entirely subjective based on current? I got scored.
Not in D&D, it's not.
It's like, this costs the equivalent of this weight in gold coins. Fiat
He's
back.
calculating something.
What's up?
She asked what we were doing. I was like,
I got
you're doing math?
distracted.
Yeah, I'm doing math.
Okay. I get bored in morning meetings, so
Yeah, no, this is where cross-chat's for.
Yeah, it's just like being in the plane. Do you actually have to turn off all electronic devices? No, most electronic devices won't cause a problem. But if you tell people that, they'll all insist that their device doesn't need to be turned off. So you set the rule, no, absolutely not. Every single one off. Same thing, 1,000 gold. Do you actually need 1,000 gold? No, you can usually get away with less if you have a purpose-built artifact. But 1,000 gold, dang it, everybody. Quit screwing around.
Someone broke this in the past, and now we're all paying for it. 1,000 gold worth.
Yeah, you're all paying taxes. Okay.
It's called the little shit tax. Why? Because you're a little shit.
So, are you going
Break.
to... Okay, so you want to look through the mansion to see if you can find a big fancy mirror.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do an investigation check for
On my own home.
on your own home for your big fancy mirror.
I help, and give you guidance, and give you plus D6.
So it's a D6. What's guidance?
D4.
D4, and then advantage.
A 43 lets you know with absolute certainty that there is no such mirror.
8. Thanks for that advantage. That took me from a 2 to a 3 on there.
Hey, then that other stuff is definitely helping.
Yeah. 24.
24. So you do a pretty thorough search of the home, and there are mirrors, but it seems to be alchemically treated glass.
Okay. Well, shopping time. You busy?
Nah, I can.
I'm not sure how big it's gonna be. Might need help.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Folding out mirror.
I feel like if a mirror has folds, there's gonna be a problem with the mirror.
I mean,
It's the
you can
difference
reflect-
between-
I feel like at that point it's a bunch of separate mirrors.
You can just reflect on that later. You can see where I'm going with
No. If you thought of a communication mirror as a two-way communication device, would you unfold a full-size mirror or have a compact? Either way, you're unfolding it.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't see it. You see where you've been.
I mean,
I see what
I communicate with the little necklace stones we have.
I don't have one of those, so.
Well, another life, perhaps.
It's a beeper.
So yeah,
Otherwise, we will. Do we go to Home Goods or do we go to a magic?
I believe Magic Item Shop, at least their version would be smaller. You might have to get like a full, really big home good mirror to be 1,000
I
gold.
feel like that'd give a great, perspective for scrying.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm thinking that kind of.
Yeah.
Like when I'm looking, I'm like, rather than crystal ball, I want to do the mirror. I'm like, I want the mirror in the house that is like I scry through.
It shows you what you truly desire.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
listen, some guys want a big screen TV. Herr Wolfgang wants a heck off mirror.
Giant mirror time.
Yeah, and it's like, and if nothing else, a mirror that big, if it falls short, we can have like diamonds or something added.
Yeah. So that is what we are searching for.
Okay. Where do you go? Like, the Adventurers Guild, would like in the Adventurers area, they probably would have one, because you spend a lot of time wandering in there. But there's also, like, the place you guys tried to rob might have something, like...
Isn't there like industrial area? Or...
The industrial college dropout zone tradesman.
Yeah, tradesman. Tradesman feels like they could
That's
use...
on our, because this is in Blades. That's literally in between us and the adventurer zone.
Yeah.
So we will see if there's any shops that might have that, trade shops,
Okay.
do that kind of work while we're kind of working our way through there.
Okay, so as you walk up to and then through the tradesman's area, there's like carpenters, there's a ladder and chair store, like factory where all they're making is ladders and chairs. There's like places that like they're making carpets, and it's literally like where all the craftsmen have kind of gathered that aren't loud or smelly. So there's no smiths, there's no tanners, but there's a lot of carpenters and things like that.
Quick question. Was there a nondescript Asian man by the Letters and Chair Factory who don't want no trouble?
There is, in fact, an Asian man near the Lyres and Chairs factory. He don't want no trouble.
Wait, there's an Asia?
As long as, hey, you're safe as long as he's not holding a baby.
He just wants to give you some TLC.
Yeah, it's JC's Ladders and Chairs.
He just needs to get those tables.
But then, yeah, so we carry on through as needed.
There's people carrying panes of glass who are just walking casually across the street.
Hold on.
There's a guy pushing a thing of watermelons.
This entire area is made for JC.
There's the internal view of the future inside of you. It starts to churn.
We mark where JC's Ladders and Chairs is just in case we need it when we come through the...
Yeah, write that down. That might be important. I asked one of the guys carrying the mirrors, or carrying the glass, do you know where they make mirrors here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure where anything is. All we do is we carry this pane of glass back and forth across this street every couple minutes or so.
How'd you get that job?
The way.
Break the glass. Someone break the glass.
I think that might cause more trouble than we want.
Yeah, no. We need a whole team and a couple monks for us to break that glass.
Hey, what's your passive possession?
23.
Okay, so as you guys are talking there, all of a sudden you see a cart rolling and bumping down the hills, just filled with watermelons, and then there's like a guy on top just holding on for dear life as you just hear and shatters through the glass, runs through the chickens, goes over there, crashes, gets absolutely covered in a nice, like, looks like a formal suit, like if he was going to a wedding, and then he gets up and staggers off. And the guy just looks down at the broken pane of glass and just goes, starts getting a broom and starts sweeping it up.
You know, we've been to magical madness zones, but yet I feel this is crazier as we continue walking through this Adventurers Guild.
You hear, that's the 5th time this week! As you're walking by.
As we just
think they wouldn't pay him to just
break
have
it back
it?
and forth. Yeah, no. It's like, maybe
we
it's
should
some sort
offer
of...
them a job in the game.
True.
When we get through the zone, we'll find them.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a magical ritual they have to do.
Nah, it's just a Richter time goes, that's funny. Every time. It's funny. Pay them to parry another pane of gas.
Why? Because it's like 2 silver a day. It's hilarious.
But the glass is more expensive.
So, go ahead and both of you guys can roll a perception check.
1 and 2, yeah.
Okay, good.
Because if I had just a 2, it would be a 25.
7 with my 2.
Right.
You have a better bonus, but you rolled the 1, so...
Yeah, it's like 24, or, 24 with my 1, but it's a natural 1.
And your rules are...
Well, no, it would be 14. Yeah, 14 with a 2.
I see nothing.
So yeah, off to the Adventurers Guild where magic items and stuff live.
Yep. Is that where
Okay.
Mary is going as well? So you need to try and recruit.
Yeah, so as you guys are walking along your way... Mary!
Yeah.
What are you doing with your day?
Contemplating being a spiteful little shit and intentionally tanking the request. I don't really need all this power.
You are aware of what would be taken from you,
Yeah.
which is like anything that is directly given by Warlock that's not like your martial skills, that's yours, flying, that's yours, anything that's like race-based.
Yeah.
You keep anything that's knowledge, like, you wouldn't lose your proficiency in your sneaking or your knowledges or anything like that, but you would lose anything that is magical that is tied to your patron.
Yeah, and Mary's the incorrigible little shit who would definitely consider doing it. Just because teach you to set terms.
I set terms.
But yeah, that's what I spend most of my day doing. I'm going to steam about it.
Okay, just
Going to steam about it.
in the corner, angry. Excellent. Jojo, Jasmine, Jamjar.
I'm going to work, obviously.
Okay.
I'm asking Molly if she wants to join me so we can just go together. But obviously she might be busy. So
Okay. She's like, yeah. Actually, if we can hurry up, there's something I want to show you.
okay, cool. Let's go.
So as you guys rush off and
Yeah.
get to a carriage, you're going and Molly leads you up to like a kind of a hidden nook on top of a roof. And as you're looking down, you see Mary and Herr Wolfgang walking up a street.
Yes. Thank you.
And Molly's just like, no, watch this.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we've worked for a watch.
And as it goes down the street and the guy stumbles off, and as he stumbles off, you look down and it's Hammerstein, and he just kind of goes, "You're such an asshole."
The glass is broken! Woo! Like, loudly applauding the performance from up in this nook.
And we rolled a 1 and a 2.
Neither of you know
As we're just deep in a discussion about how
We should have these guys. Like, yeah.
about how deeply weird this place is.
Again!
Let's reset the glass.
She's like, eventually I'm going to run out of budget for this. But
This is good use of funds.
oh god, she's the reason it works like this. She paid the glassman.
I
They already work for the gang.
We don't know that.
No, that's really good. We should come and watch this every day now.
oh, I don't do it every day.
Oh, okay.
Every day would get,
That's
predictable.
Fair. That's fair. You're right. It needs to be. They would catch on. This is great though. This really cheered me up. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, let's see if we can go kill the Cleaners Guild boss lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys climb down on what you recognize as well-used stairs. That, like, they're not obviously stairs, but from the path she's taken, it's been...
They're stairs.
Yeah, she goes up here quite often.
Can I try to memorize the way to get up and back here so if I want to come up here again by myself, I can?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
That's not a problem. Okay, so as you guys you guys are heading off to your meeting, what is Mother June doing?
I think I'll go ahead and spend the day. I'll go look. I'll go around looking for more. I'm going to start scouting in the suburban district for more people who might be worthwhile paladin recruits.
Okay, you're gonna look for more paladins in suburbs.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you did go there with the. That's where like the cookies and all the other stuff has gone. So you are known there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go there and start looking for recruits.
All right.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a. How are you looking? I suppose.
Turtle on its back in the middle of the road.
No, it's obviously a floating cat on a watermelon
Yeah.
saying, shop at a...
Shop at Silver's.
MacGyver's.
Yeah, MacGyver's.
Yeah, MacGyver's.
No, it's a morality test. The turtle on its back in the middle of the road. What do?
You flip it over.
And put it on the side of the road.
No, you leave it there.
No, you struggle with the concept of, well, what kind of turtle is it? How big is the road? It's how you catch replicants.
Who?
Evidently a Blade Runner thing.
Yeah, that was one of the Voight Kampf questions was about finding a turtle that's flipped over. What do you do? And they're like, well, what kind of turtle? What's wrong with it? And it's like, yeah, that's not what a person answers.
Yeah, the person answers, you go flip the turtle over and put it out on the other side of the road.
Well, that's how you
are humans.
Because while you also want somebody
You
that will flip
avoid the turtle.
You want somebody that flips the turtle. You also want somebody who's not a replicant.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want any programmed early robot deaths.
But I guess it'd be most important to find people who are, first of all, receptive to the religion to begin with. I don't know. While I'm in the district, I guess one of the things that I can go and do is I can go and check on the Sadie Staff husband to see what's going on with him. Because
you did check on him once.
Yeah, he said go away.
yeah, it's like I said that she wasn't feeling well and
It's like, we killed her. We told you that.
turned people away. Yeah, but he didn't say that.
Yeah.
He didn't say that she was dead. But that was somebody that I knew in the area who had a lot of social connections that might be a good inroad of meeting people who would meet my qualifications for paladins, I guess.
Okay, so you go and try to speak with Sadie Staff? Is how you're going to look for paladins?
Yeah, I'll go and check and see how she's doing and see if she's still not feeling well, at least ask and see if there'd be anybody else in the area that I could talk to about going and meeting people that'd be that would have a lot of social connections that would know where to go to try to find the people I'm looking for.
Okay. So as you travel along, you're waving and being kind to people as Mother June do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You come up to the house and walk up and knock on the door, I assume?
Yeah. Enhance ability.
You knock on that door so good? So as the door opens, there's a woman who you don't know, who's in the house currently, who opens the door.
Hello.
Yes, can I help you?
As I was looking to speak to a member of the staff family.
Ah, yes. They're quite indisposed at the moment. Middle of a ritual, you understand.
Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah. Okay.
It should be done. Probably check back tomorrow.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day, Mother June.
Yes. Anyway. So
it was a woman who was
yeah, what do I know? What can I tell by taking a look at her?
She's a Aasimar female who was about 7.5 feet tall, very large woman. And she was wearing a what's your perception? Passive?
16.
16. All right, she was wearing like large, voluminous robes. And seemed to just kind of emanate confidence.
Any iconography on her?
Go ahead and do a religion check. And knowledge religion. Her robes were relatively monochromatic and like of different shades of green, but you don't really know what that means.
Okay. Okay, well...
Alright, is there anything else you do?
Yeah, it's like, huh. I'm gonna go ask around if there's any like social clubs to join. I'm gonna try to find some sort of, I don't know, place where people congregate.
Alright. So you just like, where are you going to ask? Just like random people on the street, like, hey, you guys do club activities, or is there a rec hall?
I don't know. Say I'm going to, if there's like, I don't know, like a sit down cafe where people are hanging out.
Oh yeah, there's actually a relatively nice cafe. They have gigantic chocolatey croissants.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and head over that way and try to find some people who I can chat up without like being a nuisance.
Okay, so you go and you chat at the coffee bar. It is next to or close to Kinder Goodies candy shop.
Okay.
But yeah, so there are like several people who come and go from the coffee shop, and you just kind of idly chat with people, which Mother June's very good at. Just striking up conversations and things of the like. You find that, like, depending on age is kind of where they answer. When they're older, like, you know, late 20s to middle age, they're kind of talk about how a lot of the time they spend at the laundromat, where like there's a large laundry cleaning facility, is where a lot of the socializing gets done.
Okay, and so that's for
You'd found that
Found what?
laundromat.
Oh yeah, I did find the laundromat. Yeah, that's a cool
so
place.
that's where the kind of the working age people tend to go to.
Or like the older men and women with children who like.
Yeah. He's
It's kind of like
laundromat.
they kind of take turns watching the kids and letting other people clean things. So it's a social occasion.
Yeah. I
Okay.
couldn't figure out if there was anything important there, though. It felt weird that he brought me there.
Okay, well, after spending some time chatting to people over there, then I'm going to head over to the laundromat in order to make friends with people.
Okay. As you. I'll get back to you in a
I'll
second.
go back to the laundromat.
All right, Adam, you are shopping.
Yeah, well, we are shopping.
Yes.
Do we find a shop with 1,000 gold silver mirror?
You do find shops, but for some reason, all of the silver mirrors are like 1,500 to 2,000 gold. It's weird.
We're gonna have to make Spartacus do this, aren't we?
But I had the money and he wasn't at the house.
I know. But this is the same thing that happened when I tried to go shopping for a magical art. Everything was marked up. It's like, we know the actual price, and they know that we need 1,000 gold, so they mark everything above it. But Spartacus can usually get it at cost.
I know how the doctor would handle this.
Kill a librarian?
I mean, it couldn't hurt, right?
Moon's haunted.
It's like, I do not feel personable enough to negotiate down like 500, like a third of the price of something.
There's 900 gold mirrors.
Make an arcane check to see if we add diamonds to it if it goes up. Can we modify an existing 900 gold mirror into 1,000 gold mirror? If anyone can do it, it's us two working together.
Do either of you have jeweler's kits?
No.
Or
I don't have the proficiency for sure, but let me check about the kit. I'm weird. Sometimes. No, I do not appear to have picked one up.
It would be a very, very difficult thing to do then. And there's the chance of you diminishing the value of the mirror as well.
As we're just wandering around, it's like, oh, that, yeah. I was going to say we could look into getting another bag of holding. We felt like we were missing that, but then again, it's also going to be like 25 to 50% more if we don't have Spartacus do it. You know what? Let's just investigate the area while we're here. Yeah.
We broom up.
You know.
We'd gone through the tradesman district. You know what district we didn't go to because it's the opposite way? Crafting, wood, and home good area.
Okay.
We go to the home good area. Is that what you want, Bob? We fly there because now we're not.
No. Too slow. Giant eagle.
Still flying.
I bet I'm not the only. It's like Peter's not with me. I'm just a giant eagle.
Yeah, you guys.
We go to the home good area, Bob.
Flippity flap flap.
Yeah.
There is a point where my brain says, Bob's doing this to be difficult. Bob wants us to figure something out.
Me?
Maybe
No.
he's just trying to be difficult. Sometimes he just gets joy out of being difficult.
Well, I'm just a goofy goober. I would never do anything to make you figure things out.
Well, yeah, that is literally a thing that's happened every time we've come here is a 50% markup. It could just be you're allowed to rip off adventurers. They have the cash. Or it could be someone's importance rigging everything and price setting in the area and it's a boss.
Or, as it sounds like to you, caw, 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 caw.
No, screeches. Eagle, not a crow.
Yeah, someone's just like, is that freedom? Is freedom ringing over there? What is going on?
Just
It's not a bald eagle. It's
no,
like a gold eagle.
it's a bald eagle with tattoos.
You ever seen something so goddamn beautiful? Tattooed bald eagle. My God.
He's using that bronze needle armor.
So we're going to home because as a giant eagle.
Which is completely normal when we took off. It might be weird when we land.
Yeah, adventures area? Completely normal just to turn into a giant eagle to fly away.
There's enough.
What happened? They got mad about prices, turned into eagle, and left.
Again?
Ah, as they do. So yeah, so you guys are flying off. Joe, Jasmine, Jamjar.
Mm-hmm. We're going off to work.
As you continue off to work, there's a screeching off in the distance.
They're really dumb. Okay, let's go. To work.
So you get to the exterior door with the
Yeah.
stairs that lead down. I don't believe you got keys, right? So you just...
I think we just went in last time. I mean, I've got these tools. We can unlock it. We can pick a lock.
Didn't you knock last time?
No.
They just walked in.
We just walked in.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
We most definitely were just sneaking around and went down the weird, mysterious door. And then we got caught and we said that we're new hires.
Okay, so you open the door and walk down.
Yeah. Yeah. We walk down and we go to the manager's office. That we probably remember where it is.
Oh, you do. It's pretty much straight down the stairs.
Yeah.
It's not a complicated, twisty-turvy.
Yeah. And I'm Jennifer. I remind Molly that my name is Jennifer Jackson. So we gotta keep the J's up, even unintentionally.
Jennifer Jackson.
And I have my bank information to give to the boss man.
Okay, so you walk in. Heaven's sake, why are you guys so weird?
It's just who we are.
I'm just trying to go to a good job, a good, honest job. Leave my life of crime. Maybe murder someone one day. Not weird at all.
You know, murder's not legal if they had it coming.
Exactly.
That's something we need to ask Steve about. Is murder legal if it felt right and was for the good?
Yeah. Is murder more of like one of those if you're feeling it type of crimes?
You know how they are.
Yeah, you know how most crimes aren't really crimes if you just aren't into that thing. Like, sure, she accused me of stabbing her 27 times in the face, but in my defense, I hadn't had my coffee yet, so it's really her fault.
So as you are walking down the stairs, you hear some clopping around and just kind of boisterous noises.
Mm-hmm.
As Jack Bartholomew Nimble.
Yeah, Jack me Nimble.
Comes out into the stairwell and just goes, "Fine, but you guys you're with the newbies. Drink all my goddamn coffee." Goes on and goes, "Oh, you're here. Excellent. So let's go get your paperwork done, and we have you with an excellent trainer, really one of our best. Alika."
Alika?
Yeah.
Alika. Okay.
Alika Robbins.
Nope, don't know it. What's it?
No, it's I just made up a name.
Oh, okay. It's not supposed to be a pun on something.
What would I? Would I?
Okay, what am I missing?
Mr. B. Nimble? Yes, you would.
Yes, Mr. Jack B. Nimble.
Jack Bartholomew Nimble, yeah.
Yeah. Turn in our bank paper work. Cool. Okay, so who's training me again? Alika
Robbins. Alicia. Alika.
I would pronounce it Alicia, but okay.
I mean, if you want to.
Alika it is.
Yeah, it's Alika.
Hold on. He says it to me. Never mind. I wanted to see if I saw the name badge on her first, and then I could mispronounce it.
she walks out, and it just says Al on the name badge, like with the rest of it kind of scratched out.
Okay, Al.
And her head kind of appears around the corner, and she's just like, there's no coffee left, so...
It's fine. I came pre-fed. You should never really plan to drink coffee on the job. You should come pre-coffee so we're in the best possible mood.
It's free.
Well, yeah, I mean, if there's extra coffee, I'll drink more coffee. But you always come pre-coffeeed, or else you're a nightmare to be around. At least I know I am. I'm a real, like, angry person, full of rage without my coffee. So I make sure I drink coffee before I come to work.
We're gonna get along great.
Yeah.
You are
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
You can call me Jenny.
Okay, Jenny.
Yeah.
And you're...
I'm gonna let Molly introduce herself. Molly best remember her name, or else I'm gonna call her Molly.
Molly just kind of looks at you and smiles.
Hey, it's Molly. That's at least what I call her.
Molly's her nickname.
Molly's her nickname.
What's her actual name?
I don't remember what name you gave her. I didn't write that part down. Molly's got to remember her own cover story. We're in this together, but also I'm not helping her. And I don't trust that she would help me.
But the DM, if the DM is just forgetting, is allowed to see if Ryan wrote it down.
Yes.
I mean, just like as a, to see how good Ryan's notes are.
Yeah, I literally did not write her fake name down at all.
What was your fake name?
Mallory.
Jennifer Jackson. I wrote
Oh.
Mallory.
Mallory. Also nicknamed Molly.
Yeah.
It,
I think that was the name that Molly came from when we were deciding on.
I know, so you both shared the same last name.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Jenny and Molly. You know. And Allie.
Yeah, as soon as you get done with Jack, I'll be waiting for you.
Alright, I think...
As she walks out the rest of the way from the doorway, and that you now hear where the hoof clumps come from.
Oh, is she like a horse?
Yeah, she's a centaur.
Centaur, that's the word.
So as you walk out,
Horse person.
as she's walking down the stairs, he goes, "How do you have 2 rib cages?" She goes, "What do you mean how?"
Well, you got the human one, and then there's the one down there, just like to support like the human. I mean,
Yeah.
it's basic centaur anatomy. Everyone should really know their basic centaur anatomy.
Yeah, they should.
I walk into his office and like, hey, I didn't realize that you needed me to bring you coffee. Did you want me to go up and get you coffee? There's a good pastry shop nearby.
Oh, I wish I had the time to send you on useless errands, but that's really not your job.
Okay, you want me to murder things in the tunnels?
Yeah, I wouldn't send you on pointless errands for my own benefit.
I'm not. It's not a pointless errand. I'm asking.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
but like, I really wouldn't do that to an employee. It's wrong.
Okay, so just come with coffee for you. What's your order for next time?
The way this works is, since I'm the superior, if anyone's giving anyone foodstuffs, it's me giving it to you.
But what if I buy it for the whole team?
That would be very sweet of you. But I won't ask you to do that, because that's wrong. It says so in the handbook.
Oh yeah, sorry. I had a wild weekend.
No, it's fine.
Full
No
of
one
debauchery.
reads
No, I remember. Well, no, we didn't read the books yet. We just watched the videos.
Yeah.
Did it say it in the videos?
No, it's
Okay.
like pretty specifically in the
All right.
handbook.
Then I'll make sure I read the handbook before next time I'm here.
Don't worry.
It's okay. I'll stay up all night. Make sure I read the handbook. I come there.
You 100% do not have to.
I think I have drugs somewhere that keep me.
It's just so the handbook is mainly written so that you know that your rights to keep you and your fellow co-workers safe from abuse of power.
Oh, so if I want to get you coffee because I like doing that, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't ask it of anyone.
Wait, so if I wanted to bless you with coffee, because that's just the kind of person I am, not full of rage at all, what kind of coffee would you prefer?
As he looks at your really frou-frou coffee, he goes, I'm a regular Joe, and I like my Joe regular.
Oh, got it. Cool. Real black and
Yeah.
bitter.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, if you cover it with sugars, you don't understand the robust nature of the.
I understand. Bitter things make me extra angry, and I really am trying to curb my anger nowadays.
Listen, whatever helps, you know? We all have our
I
own
used to
coping
go through anger
mechanisms.
management, so sugar coffee prevents me from feeling the angry feelings.
As you guys are doing this, he's finishing up all of your paperwork.
Yeah.
This is how every second interaction with the boss. I have anger issues and have been in anger management. I have unending rage.
He's just like, hey, you're seeking help.
Yeah.
That's the good thing.
I found what works for me, and it's coming to work pre-coffeeed and caffeinated, with like copious amounts of sugar. It's fine.
Okay, so since we're attaching you to Al, you're going
Al.
to you're going to be showing up with her shifts, which, if you look over at the schedule, basically it's 9:30 is usually when we're here. Which you guys, that 9:30 is when you guys get here for pre-shift and going over all that stuff. Obviously, today's not that big of a deal because you went through your orientation yesterday. You wouldn't be part of pre-shift really anyhow. But 9:30 is when you show up.
So I'm
And
so
it's
sorry.
3 days on, 4 days off.
3 days on, 4 days off. Okay. So that would be
Make sure you report any injuries, which this is Allie's second day. So you'll be today, tomorrow, and then you'll have 4 days off.
today, tomorrow. Okay. Show up at 9:30 a.m. See if I can get Stone to zoom into the super boring meetings. Imagine that she has a notebook and is writing this down in front of her boss.
And he's just like, so we do take like.
So today is number 2. So Tuesday was Tuesday, day 2. So I'm gonna come tomorrow at 9:30.
Tomorrow,
and then I don't show up again Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So you're
Monday?
back on Monday, yeah.
So it's just a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday job?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Ooh, but Monday's payday. Well, I have 30. How?
It's so they are 13-hour shifts. So they're long shifts. There's a good break in the middle. Any injuries, we're going to come in. We have them documented where it happened, what happened, and then we get a on-staff healer to come and take care of you.
Yeah. So Molly and I have a second job outside of this. Okay. It's really a low commitment, is honestly what it is.
Self-employed, great.
Yeah. It's we like work together. It's like a together, but like we do our own. It's weird. It's like a whatever.
It is part of the handbook that I am not allowed to ask, but I am happy to hear it. So just so you know, you don't have to tell me.
The
But
issue,
I would like to know.
The main issue is that it has a slight time conflict. Really, the only main scheduled unchanging thing is this morning meeting. It's honestly so dull. From 9 a.m. to whenever the fuck they shut up. Sorry for that.
I've heard that word before. This isn't new.
Yeah. And so really it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but Monday is payday. It's every day. Even on Saturdays and Sundays, we still have these morning meetings. They're awful. Honestly, I'm really hoping that this goes up somewhere so I can get out of that thing because it's absolutely garbage. And so
New campaign.
There is places for advancement here.
Yeah. So really
If you'd like, he goes over and pulls out some pamphlets on.
I think Allie's really great. Is there a way that we could get a shift where it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? So then I don't have the conflict on Monday where it's payday. You know what I mean? Like I have to be there to get the money. It's one of those.
We usually do rolling shifts so people can move their schedule around.
Okay.
But, I can check with her if you'd like.
Yeah, just like even if I'm with someone else on Thursday, training someone else, and just like a.
So he just
Really, I can't work Mondays.
He goes, "Hey Al," and Al yeah, what's up? Would you be good with working Thursdays and then from then moving your shift over? You got overtime this week though, and Al's just like, "Yeah, I love money.
Oh, cool.
It's my favorite thing."
Right, I'm really just trying to make sure I get my money on Monday from my other job. Is really all I need. I don't care about skipping things. They'll be
perfect.
Cool.
He finishes up with the paperwork. He gives you a couple pamphlets on these are courses that you can take on your own time through the university. They're managerial courses and stuff like that. With your anger management issues, we will need to see a certificate of completion.
For sure. For sure.
Just like if you're actually going to move up. I'm not saying it would disqualify you if you don't, but it would help you if you did. You know what I mean?
Cool.
And that also, like, if you have good performance and you channel your anger appropriately and these things work and it's never really an
Honestly,
issue, it won't really come up.
You said we're killing things in these. We're clearing out these sewers of the bad guys.
Yeah, there's some of that, but there's a lot of also just clearing of debris and documenting. I'll let Allie.
Yeah, I'm really good at. I've been working on channeling the rage into productive means, and it's been working to like do it to like kill the rats in the house, that kind of thing. Just really stab them, and then the rage evaporates. Sometimes it's the bushes, as I'm weed whacking my bushes.
As we do. Yes.
As we do, yeah.
Okay, so...
You're my favorite. You know that?
Here's a course just for you. It's called TMI and You.
Yeah, so...
Learning to shut your mouth.
Go through all of this. Because, Mallory, do you want any of these pamphlets as well? And she goes, oh, yeah, of course.
So many pamphlets.
I would love those.
Love those. Yeah, we really need all the pamphlets. Yeah.
If you look in your handbook, if you stay for a year before you take the classes, there is a teaching reimbursement.
Ooh, cool.
For further
cool.
education. Yeah,
Seems like a really good job.
You have the chance to be killed by like a troglodyte, though.
Or me.
And
my hordes. I've killed people that work for that.
Yeah, those bonuses are pretty dangerous.
Yeah. I've just literally sent them through.
Yeah, I know. Allie's gonna have such an easy time sneaking and doing shady stuff because no one's gonna be paying attention to her.
okay, so you guys get all of your paperwork done, and Al goes, okay, we're just doing a standard walkabout. There's been a little bit of a disturbance down there with undead and undesirables. They took out the dragon who was holding it down the area. So.
Oh no, our very, very protective dragon.
I mean, they were friends.
Wait, so the dragon was like a pet? That's weird. I've never heard of a dragon pet.
Well, not really a pet. The dragon, she lived down there. It wasn't like a big deal.
Oh.
Generally, if you were there working, she didn't care. She would just kind of wander around and be annoying. But if you weren't supposed to be there, she had a problem. It technically is one of those things that it's at our discretion whether or not we get rid of that. But she wasn't causing any problems, so it was fine with her staying there.
Oh, so she wasn't someone's pet? It didn't like really upset someone that she went away?
I mean, I'm sure someone was upset. I didn't really care for the dragon, but it's a dragon.
No, okay.
And I'm
I've never
delicious.
seen a dragon before. Yeah, I do think with being part horse and human that you'd be particularly appetizing to a dragon.
Yeah.
That I understand the fear. I get that.
Yeah, it's like a cockatrice.
Yeah. I used to be a lot shorter than I am
Or
now. And
we all were. That's how growing works.
I was born 9 feet tall, and I slowly shrank to this size.
That's great. And, I think I'm still that same size that I used to be. Then I'd be a lot more scared of the dragon than I am right now. I hope I
Are you
see a
saying
dragon
you would
one
be
day.
afraid of a dragon as a child? Is that what you're trying to get across in this sentence?
Yeah. Children are afraid of dragons.
But really, Jamie is like a couple weeks ago when she was a halfling.
Okay, so she leads you down and she goes, okay, so we're going to go our standard route. She pulls out a map and goes, we're just going to do a circuit and double check all of, and goes over like what they're checking and make sure the water flow's good and goes, holds up a backpack and puts it on and goes, okay, so follow me and I'll run you through how we do the tests and stuff like
And
that.
I get to look at them, and I get to look at the map.
Yeah.
We've established that I already have a notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Can I write down the map in my notebook?
You can try to copy the map, but it is like you're basically doing untrained cartography,
That's
it
fine.
will be difficult, but you can
It's
absolutely.
okay. She's going to try.
Yeah.
What kind of? It's What do I add? Just intelligence. That
Yeah.
sounds right. 9.
Okay.
It looks like a kid did it, right?
Yeah, you drew like.
Most of the shapes are mostly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lines there that would match up to the lines of that, but like scale isn't a thing.
Scale's hard. Alright, let's go. I'm ready, Allie.
All right, let's go. So she walks down, and like you spend the first hour or so of your morning checking like water flow, water contamination, things like that. There's a large.
As many notes as possible about how to do it.
Yeah, there's like some debris in a traps. Like you see that she's like reaching down, puts on like long leather gloves, and pulls out the traps. And out of her bag, she pulls this like. It looks like a round piece of cloth that she puts down on the ground, and she literally is dumping stuff from the trap into that, putting it in, folding it up, putting it back in the bag. And she goes, so we go through and check the traps. These are pretty clear. They haven't been done in a couple months, so it's kind of one of the benefits of having, when we had the dragon down here, is since the dragon tended to incinerate things that weren't supposed to be there, it was just ash, which didn't get caught in the traps. It flowed through and all that. So,
Okay. Cool. I will, if there's
Also-
an additional trap for me to practice on, I will practice.
there is no policy about not taking any money that you find. So if you find money or items or anything like that in the traps, you're allowed to have those.
Oh, cool. Cool. That's really cool. There's like bonuses to this job. This is a really lovely job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to recommend it to all my friends.
I'm relatively sure occasionally Jack, if he thinks you're not checking traps, will throw some money in there just to see how long it takes you to find it.
That's really funny. I'm going to check traps every single day now.
Yeah, that's why he does it.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll be
Listen,
a really good
he's
worker.
legitimately a good manager.
He seems so lovely. He like deserves a coffee every day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen,
I get it.
I made the coffee and I got the last cup. I think this is completely fair.
Oh,
I
I
will
didn't
not
say
defi-
something wrong. No, I'm not blaming you. I just, I've been there without the coffee.
So,
it's a rough place.
Do you stay with her for like your entire shift, which is like you're going to be there till about 10:30 to 11 o'clock at night?
I will at some point. Probably about. I want to keep an eye on Molly to see when she's getting antsy.
Mm-hmm.
When she starts getting antsy, I'm hoping it's no earlier than like hour 3. We maybe try to sneak away, or like I let her sneak away, or like something like to explore more.
Molly is like relatively interested in the process because she's trying to gather information on how it's done, so she doesn't really get super antsy.
Cool. Then if she's chill, then I'm good to chill and hang out.
Okay, so
I'm learning a job. There's things I actually do. It's not these 4 bickering about nonsense.
around lunch, Al goes, okay, so we're gonna have lunch. It's gross to have it here. So what we do is, now these aren't on the map, but there's old closed off entrances to grates that went up. They're no longer used before. There's usually buildings and stuff on top of them.
Yeah.
So and she opens one. This one's my particular favorite, and walks in, and it's like a 15 by 20 foot room that you're relatively familiar with how they look. As she walks in and just like reaches into her bag and pulls out like folding chairs and stuff, and
Is it about the same size as the one that I decimated?
Yeah, and there's like a stool for her that's doesn't have a back, so she kind of rests her tum tum on it, and just starts pulling out stuff and putting it on the table and goes, I imagine since you didn't get a full orientation, you didn't bring lunch, but that's fine. I brought extras. And
that's very sweet.
there's a spread, and she pulls out like lunchbox that you have seen before, and that's like and she opens it up and pulls out like food.
Food.
Yeah.
From the horse races?
Yeah. And then there's
What,
like
wait, she has both the enchanted lunchbox and gets it from the circle?
Well, that's why you get the enchanted lunchbox.
yeah.
Oh, you can get the lunchbox from the circle?
No, I think I had to go somewhere else for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
but
you can get them in a home goods store. Don't get them in the adventurers thing. They overcharge there.
That makes sense. Adventurers tend to just want to get all your money.
Yeah, adventurers, they just throw money at everything.
Well, right.
I helped one find something, and they're like, oh, here's a diamond.
Yeah, that
I bought
seems...
a house.
Yeah, I get that. I should go to the Adventurers Guild more. Okay, cool. Thanks for...
We haven't thought about helping the adventurers, have we?
Thanks for food. I will pull out old pastries from my bag. Hopefully 3 and then share.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys have a lovely little lunch. She's like, she has a little dessert item too, and it's oatmeal raisin cookies.
It is oats.
Oats.
She's like, listen, I know how it looks. They're incredible.
Everyone loves a good cinnamon and raisin. Like it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
My main preference is lots of chocolate, but second cinnamon. So.
Oh yeah, these are the Nicodranus cinnamon oatmeal raisin cookies.
I've heard they also put cinnamon in their pastries. Did you hear about that from Nicodranus?
They put cinnamon in everything.
They really
That is like
do.
it's such a
They really
ridiculous place.
Honestly, though, they have the best pastries. Have you ever met Jester? She really amps up their pastries.
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's great. Really cute. Blue tiefling. It's weird.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. What unusual coloring.
I know. Me either. I think
So
she's the
as
only
you
blue
go
one I've ever
through
met.
the rest of this like orientation and training, you get a pretty decent understanding of how to navigate the sewers in this area.
Do I think I can do it better than Maribel?
You can move through these sewers without a survival check.
Just this region or like all the sewers?
Just this region.
Okay. I will memorize every region. Cool.
Also, steal some maps.
I tried to copy one. Ooh.
Or
Can
just
I...
ask if you get assigned one.
So, like, the packet with the maps in it is, like, she's filling out reports, she's doing water quality checks, she's doing flow checks. Like, the reason these sewers are so nice is because they are very well regulated and kept.
Cool. I want to keep notes of everything that I can possibly do. Jojo, I mean, Molly's also focused, so I won't wander off too much. I will try to do as much as possible on my own. Like, once she demonstrates a thing, I want to now start doing it myself. So if it is golden things, I will.
She's super good with hands-on.
Like, I'm like a super hands-on learner,
if
trying
you
to
have
touch
to do
everything.
a water quality check, you'll get advantage on those.
Yeah.
Okay. So, still brooding?
Yeah, more or less the end of the day.
Okay. So you guys get to the
Home goods.
home goods.
Or rather, by the end of the day, I've begun to think about what I should be, how to recruit someone.
Okay.
I've come around to it. I've made my point.
I'm not going to do this because you said so. I'm doing it because I want to.
Yeah.
See how I waited? That was my choice.
Yeah, I performed a mental calculation and I have agreed that I will consent to this request.
Okay, so you guys go into, like, is there a store in particular you're looking for?
I mean, we're looking for one that seems like it would sell mirrors.
Yeah, so furniture?
If there's any displays in windows, that I try and use that kind of thing to get the vibe. Things that look a little nicer, polished, rather than woodworky kind of things. I mean,
Okay, so you can do an investigation or a perception, your choice.
I will choose investigation.
I will help and give you guidance and give you
I will
a plus
also
D6.
steal one of my wife's dice here because mine has rolled like 3 2s in a row.
That just means you do.
12. All right, and then what else did
You got
Advantage?
advantage.
advantage?
Yeah, he's helping.
And then did you give me other dice?
Yes, a
D4
D4 and a D6.
Look how easily you picked that D4 up.
It's impressive. It's impressive, really. You know, D4s are pretty hard to pick up.
28.
DM vibe.
Yeah,
on my
you
dice.
find a place that specializes in, like, a bit more higher end boutique level things of that nature.
We're going to end up with a vanity.
Yeah. So
I don't mind sitting at my vanity to be like, I scry here.
this is where I scry at my vanity. So you walk in, and a gentleman comes up to you and goes, So, how can I help you find folks today?
Looking for a silver mirror.
Oh, silver. You're
Yes.
going for the little more antique-y thing. The mirrored glass has been all the rage because of the clearer picture, but you know what? You can't beat the quality that comes from a nice silvered mirror.
I know.
And we have polished ones that, are you using this for, like, we have the utility ones over here that they're a bit pricier, but they always are polished. You don't have to worry about getting your mage to clean them. They're clean all the time.
Mhm.
However, if you like a little bit of tarnish, these are all natural silvered mirrors over here, and he shows you to like a wide range with like golden filigree and things of that nature.
I'm looking for prices as we go.
You find one
I
that's
lean
like
over and
1,001 gold.
Yeah, I lean over.
I will.
Ask, like, would the utility magic count towards the price?
The DM has just said I found one for 1,001 gold, and I'd buy it.
I don't ask questions. Ooh, that just got marked up. It's actually only 984 gold.
So you just like handshake on it, and he goes, "So do you want it delivered, or you want to take it with you now?" 'Cause, delivery, we do deliver it for a 10 gold fee.
I got it.
But we'll put it up exactly where you want it.
I got it. Cast enhance ability on myself, strength.
Okay.
Just get it barely off the ground, and bird.
He's just
like a parrot, and I fly up to Wolfgang's shoulder.
Druids
And-
work too.
Yeah, and he goes, "All right, perfect. Looks like you've got this in there already." Like it does not phase him a bit.
No,
It's a druid in particular. It's
yeah, we've got druids in this city.
Yeah, there's so many druids.
And it's a druid. Damn. So much
goes-
for the 10 gold surcharge.
Legitimately, it's how I move most of my product.
It's like, what do you think that 10 gold pays for?
To get a druid to come out here and go to your house.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You guys have a lovely day. Please think of us again. Would you like to leave your name in case we have anything that would like be matching decor or anything of that? We can also have people who will come through and look at your home and plan out a full arrangement. We have interior designers who work here. Anything you're interested in, he hands you a card. Just go ahead and
What's the store's name? Sorry.
You made good customer service.
You gave me a card. I have to write it down. I have an odd items section.
I didn't have a silly name.
Yeah,
Oh,
put
no.
yourself
If there's ever a lull in the conversation,
Put
say
yourself in a
crackers.
pot.
Or I make a sound that sounds similar to the word crackers, not actually saying the word. Like a bird do.
It'll be Lights Loft. Have to add it to my
No, I'm not really signing up for anything right now, but I will keep
All
this.
right. Well, if you
Forever.
know anyone who's interested, go ahead and send them our way. My name's Jeff. And it's Jeff spelt with a G.
Oh, Geoff.
Ah, yes, Geoff. Of course.
Yeah.
It
Yes. Adam writes it with a J. And
Spelled.
spelled with a G. Yeah.
I'm like, otherwise I am never gonna look at that and think, yes, Jeff.
No. That's the way. That's why you spell it that way. So you read him as Geoff.
All right.
you know, G-N-E?
So you guys have your mirror, and as
Geoff.
you all are heading back, we'll end the session for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, check out other things on the channel. Come back and see us again. Bye.